we moved to New Hampshire, and she started the dance department at St. Paul's School in Concord. After about a year, she was offered, we were looking at Dance Magazine, and there was an ad for director of the Royal Ballet School in the Netherlands. And I said, we've never been to, why don't you apply for the job? You get shortlisted, you get a trip. And so we sent off her resume, and we forgot about it, except that a week later we got a phone call from Holland saying, if you want the job, it's yours. Because the person who was in charge of the search committee was an old Joffrey Ballet dancer who had danced with and who knew my wife. So we ended up in the Netherlands. The tax system in the Netherlands at that time, in the 70s, was that women's income was always considered secondary and taxed at a higher rate. And a month after we got there, I got a phone call from the general manager of the ballet company that she was now in charge of, saying, we have a small problem, that your wife, in order to pay your wife's salary, because I wrote a contract for net, we have to put more money aside than the prime minister makes. And there's a way around it. And we have to make sure that your wife's income is the primary income. It'll be taxed at a lower rate. So in order to do that, we had to go to the tax office, and I had to be dumb. I had to be dead. I had to be physically unable to work, or I had to be a student. And my paintings were starting to get three-dimensional, so I decided that I should study sculpture. And from the time I walked into the sculpture studio, for a year the first year that we were in the Netherlands, I did both painting and sculpture because I was studying sculpture. After the first year, I stopped painting and spent the next 35 years or 40 years as a sculptor.